Hey y'all, Sarah Who here, and we are back again with Deathmark after what has been a bit of a hiatus, so let's see if we can remember everything that's happened up until this point. We are a nameless character who I have rebranded as a Lord Ed Sheeran, because we have that wonderful ability, and our good old buddy Ed there, he showed up at some spirit medium's house by the name of Saya because he has this death mark on his wrist that marks him for death and gives him amnesia. He doesn't remember who he is or what the hell is he something about, so that's a wonderful thing about him. When he showed up at the house, he ran into two kids. One was a teenage girl and the other was a small boy, who we promptly adopted and tried to do our best by them. Unfortunately, we took the kids to a haunted school because they both had death marks from the spirit haunting that school. And that spirit was a misunderstood little boy who had been cruelly abused and all that. And we tried to put him to rest, but instead we shot a flare gun into his face, and as a result, he did not go to rest and he killed our little boy son. And so that was a kind of grim end to the first chapter. We then went back to Saya's mansion. I said she was dead, right? Yay, Saya's dead. Yeah, we went back to live in Saya's mansion with our detective buddy, who we also met during the whole school scenario. We don't actually know him, he just kind of showed up and he had Deathmark too. But if I recall correctly, his got cleared out by the school resting situation. For this new chapter, though, we got introduced to that little guy over in the right-hand bottom corner by the name of Shu. He is a rambunctious teenager guy who I have given a country accent for some unknown reason. It works. But, yeah, he showed up. He's like, hey, I got a death mark, weird shit going on by the suicide forest with things and bees. Yeah, let's see. Let's go through our memo with this, because that'll make that easier for me. I hear the forest of Shimi-O. The forest is shrouded by strange events, suicides, and body dumpings and the like. It's scared off casual visitors. Only the occasional test of courage brings a foolish kid inside. You know, like she over there. The paths are shaded at all hours with thick trees, so it's easy to become lost. Among the rumors swirling about this forest is one of a bizarre man known as the Spotted Man, or Shimi-O. He's covered in dark splotches, asks all he meets if they like bees. If they say yes, he attacks them while laughing maniacally. He sounds like your standard crazy, but I guess he's the next spirit we'll face. At any rate, we'll have to head to the forest to investigate. While we were in the forest, we ran into this guy, a man on the brink of suicide who has some serious issues with his wife. And I'm not sure how we talked him down. It took a couple of tries there, if I recall correctly, and, anywho, he walked away alive, so that was great. As we walk past the grave marker, an agitated man named Masao Kimura appears. Once we get him to calm down, he calls off his plans to kill himself. Before he leaves, he mentions seeing a man covered in dark splotches. Ooh, Shimi-O. I wonder if he's still around. We should keep moving. Then we found a corpse in the cottage, which was yet another scantily clad woman who had holes all over her body, and she was covered in honey, and she was, of course, bursting out her top, which is definitely what you want to do. You want to sexualize all the dead bodies. But it's whatevs. We find a corpse in a burlap sack in the cottage in the forest. Strange body is completely covered in what appears to be honey. It doesn't look like suicide, but who do this and why? The cottage is oddly clean, so someone might be coming here every day. Could it be the culprit? And that is all the information that we have on that subject. We do have some items, though. We have the baseball bat that Shu had. It's covered in scratches and dents. It's kind of useless. We have baseball, because he apparently plays baseball. It's well maintained. And then we found these honeybee family notes that were in the cabin here, and that's all we've really been able to access. Other than this night. Anyhow, page 12 of a book. Make a hive, new body, smear honey all over, ferment honey, get stinky liquid, drawn by smell, honeybee enter hive. So, it sounds like they were trying to make that chick we found in the sack into a new hive for the bees. And then we have this one, which honeybees are friends. Make them friendly with medicine from the sprayer. They get mad. Pay attention to the direction the hive is facing. Awakened honeybees leave the hive in the direction of the sun. Oh, maybe that might be useful. If they leave in the direction of the sun, and we have trees that shrouded and make all dark at all hours and stuff, that might help us find directions at some point. Then we got Night Night. It's a mysterious medicine. It says Night Night. Has short range on it. But I think that was all that we could find this time, so we were getting ready to head out last episode. And hope for the best. Okay, nothing creepy. And so when we first showed up, we walked ahead and we went past this marker and then we went over there. So I guess the only other way to go is forward. As we continue through the dense forest, a pained cry suddenly echoes among the trees. Spook! It's a spooky. Is that it? Okay, not too bad. There's a pattern on the tree trunk. An evil pattern of a death mark. Not really a death mark. We know what death marks look like. They look like teeth! There's an arm-like pattern on the bark. Is this even a natural occurrence? Probably not. Alright, can we feel it? Probably not the best idea. I look around the tree and find a talisman on the exact opposite side of the tree from the pattern. Ah, well, that works great. Found a worn-out talisman. When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Oh yeah, we got that soul power. And the talisman, of course, crumbles silently in my hand, as it always do. Can I go left? Nope. Can I go forward? Any more spooks? Any more spooky things? Can't go that way. Gotta keep going forward. Oh crap, do we double back? It's a grave marker placed to honor suicide victims. Yeah, it's like the exact same thing that we found at the beginning. It must have looped us. Something's written in Sanskrit, but the letters are blurry. It just looks like a stain. Off to the side, I notice a thin trail, much like we noticed before. Found the beast trail, yet another one. Thought so, there's one here too. Come on, let's go. I follow Shu into the bushes. Shut! Ah, indeed. Shu spots something and stumbles, falling backwards into me. At the same time, every single hair on my body stands on end. I quickly look down and find a fisherman. Fishing for my legs. Something is clinging onto my ankle, its expression anguished. It seems eager to speak to me, but its voice is incredibly hard to decipher. What's it saying? Seems like it can't see things. Wait, the grave marker said to say the opposite of the truth. Is that what it said? I don't remember it. Okay, I'll take your word for it, Ed. But what's the opposite of the truth? Does that mean I'm supposed to lie? No, the opposite of the truth is the truth, of course. Oh yay, live or die. Sudden death. Ha! Right? Are you lifeless too? I'm guessing lifeless. Are you lifeless too? Yeah, I am. Totally. Don't touch them. Why would you touch them? It looks sad and lonely. Hi! Finally died here. Safe. I hear another voice at my feet. I'm dead. Yes, I'm dead. I believe it. I'm dead. Yep, I am totally dead. Yes, yes, yes I am. That's right. I'm dead. Oh no. I'll cope with you, shit. Oh no! That took like 1,000! No! That's not fair! I hear your voice at my feet. Fine! Please listen. I am here. I am here. I am here. I am here. Yeah! You alive! You want to live you're alive. Got it. That's right. I'm alive. I'm alive. The voice sounds like it passes through me and is then sucked into the ground. Can I have my 1,000 hit points back, please? That was, like, harsh. Next thing I know, I should have freaking saved that talisman. I mean, I can't, obviously, but still. Next thing I know, the shadow clutching at my ankles is gone. Survived! Shu stands there, his face deathly pale. Ugh. No way. I saw it. God, it was so clear. It's okay, it's over now. Don't worry, my child. Right. Old man. What? You're awesome. Oh! I've got my son's respect! Well, he's certainly straightforward. Sure, I'm awesome. Let's go. Yeah. Alright. But we do have a beast trail. Let's see the trail. I step into the empty clearing. The air is filled with the buzzing of bees. Our mortal enemy. But bees are awesome, so not really. There appears to be a giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. Use the night-night! These things are dangerous. Oh man, don't push your luck. We beat a hasty retreat. Fine. Okay, it looks like there's only one more block ahead of us. Let's see what's that way. And we'll try that again. It's a wooden box. It's probably used to contain a beehive. Is that what, like, Japanese beehive things look like? What are they called? Do they have a proper name? Like the boxes that beekeepers put beehives in? I feel like it's something really normal and I'm probably just being stupid and not knowing it. But whatever. Okay, there's a beehive. Or one box that probably used to contain a beehive. I wonder why theirs are so much shorter. I carefully approach it, but I don't see any bees. Okay, feel it. I open the box and find a metal tool inside. We got a crowbar. Huh? What's this doing here? Why not grab it? Indeed. Why not, my child? Okay, it's just shadows. Okay, backwards. I hope we do not find death and despair awaiting us. Oh wait, I think I know something that I might. That's the entrance down there, marked by the E. I think there was something in here that I was trying to do stuff with. I remove the lid and look inside, but all I find is dust. Flip the switch at the base of the light bulb, but it doesn't turn on. Maybe it's broken. Maybe it was this. Peek through a crack to see if there's anything inside. It seems to be empty. There we go. It's a metal box. There's a thin layer of dust built up on the outside. No one has touched it for a long time. It's locked. There's no way to open it. However, my dead body there isn't. Not actual. Don't listen to me, spirits. I don't want Eddie to die here. I take out the crowbar and shove it under the lid of the toolbox. I put pressure on it, using it as a lever. Toolbox pops open. And I got a sprayer. Now I can use a variety of drugs. I can use all of the drugs! See? It's working now. Manipulators will themselves be manipulated. Don't know what that was supposed to be. Oh, that was probably our ghost, given the red lettering. Like Hanahiko had that too. What's that thing? The sudden voice makes me jump, but I shake it off and turn towards him. It's a tool that sprays chemicals and pesticides. You put the container of drugs in here and then do this. I quickly demonstrate how it works. Shu scratches his face, his brow furrowed. You sure know a lot, old man. I'll let you handle it then. And now I'm suddenly in charge of it. I'm in charge of all the drugs. When I want to spray a drug, I'll have to choose which drug to use. So many options. I think I only have night-night though. But is this thing really that hard to figure out? I've never seen it before either. But I still knew how to use it right away. New info was added to the spirit file. Obtain the sprayer. Okay, I don't know why I keep on hitting circle. It just feels like a natural back button. Any demons lurking in the dark, lurking in the dark, lurking in the dark. Any demons lurking in the dark, and which way do I face? No more demons lurking in the dark, lurking in the dark, lurking in the dark. No more demons lurking in the dark, I scared them all away. Alright, let's take another look at this. Small pressure sprayer, attached bottle, spray drugs, has the tab nozzle, can't spray very far. Won't be used on its own. Compatible bottles of medicine must be inserted first. How many bottles are we gonna... Oh yeah, because we do only have one. Shit. Better be useful. Alright. And a short range anyway, so... Hopefully this works. Maybe we can put these bees to sleep. Step into the empty clearing. The air is filled with the buzzing of bees. There appears to be a giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. Oh yeah, there's that! The drugs that I have! I take out the spray and hold it in one hand. Should be able to use this to spray drugs. Okay. Nothing else is in here, right? Okay, good. You. I wish to look at you first. I have no idea how far the sprayer can reach, but hive's not too high up. I should be able to reach it. Should I? That's probably not a smart idea. Thankfully, they're out of reach. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Eddie. Didn't mean to put you in harm's way. Use the night-night. Take out the night-night and put in the sprayer. I take careful aim and spray the drug. The bee's movements get slower. Eventually, the hive falls completely silent. Used up one bottle of night-night. I've silenced every hive in this area. Now we can pass through. All of the hives, even though there was just one. Yeah, alright. Haha, way to go, old man. You got this. Indeed I do, my child. Indeed I do. Let's do our best to keep you alive while we're at it. Whoa. Did you just hear some kind of animal? I heard a... Ooh. I heard it. It sounds familiar. Turning around, I wonder if it's... Demon Bunny! And yep, that rabbit hops in front of me. A bunny? The rabbit stares at us completely still. It's almost like it's waiting for us to follow. Did that go well last time? Don't think it did. Hey, wait! Next thing I know, I'm rushing after it. Hey, where do you think you're going, old man? That rabbit was at H Elementary. It showed up and guided us when we were in trouble. Oh, did it? I thought it was something bad. Okay, never mind. Good rabbit. Yeah, lead us forward. That's not some normal rabbit. It's definitely acting with intent. At last, the rabbit guides me to... This looks bad. An old Shinto torii gate. That's how you say it, right? There's a shrine here? The rabbit looks back at me. And soundlessly it turns from the gate and hops into a bush nearby. Take cover! Hey, old man! Don't mess with me like that! Your nuts run off like that! The hell's with that bunny anyway? Something's bothering me about it. I lost sight of it here, though. Just then, from out of the darkness, a huge swarm of bees descends upon us! Shit! Watch out! There's bees everywhere! Damn, we gotta get out of here! Run for your lives! Shu pulls my arm and we stumble back to the earlier crossroad. New info was added to the spirit file. Sorry, mysterious shrine. Alright, let's look it up. That's a card. Man breaks suicide for Shimi-O. Mysterious shrine. As we investigate in the forest, a black rabbit appeared. I quickly chased after and arrived in an old leaning Torah gate. A sergeant shrine past it. I'd love to investigate, but hives over the gate ward off intruders. We'll have to look elsewhere for now, until we find some more night-night. Well, that looks problematic. Can I do anything with that? That's always suicide news. Is there nothing else here? Alright, I'll take your word for it. Which direction? We have a couple of different ways we can go with this. Should I go right by the news, or... Let's try right. Ah, crap. Buzzing bees fills the area. Looks like there's another giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. Yeah, I need more night-night. Night-night. Hold it in one hand. Should be able to use it to spray drugs. I don't got any drugs, you fool! Okay. If we go straight down... Oh, good. It just brought us to demon monks. And a new shed. Don't we all love our sheds? It's, there's a leaning Jizu statue. It's noticeably dirty, as if someone hasn't been looking after it. The moss is growing on its back. There is moss growing on its back. I've had around the statue to search it, and there's a strange texture on its moss-covered back. Brush away the moss, and I find a yellow paper stuck to the statue. Worn-out talisman. When I pick it up, the worn-out talisman, I feel warm flow through me. Give me the health! Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus statue. I got soul power. And it crumbles silently in my hand. Thank you, you're too kind. Let's look at our creepy shed. Just look, there's a small crack between the doors. I can only imagine that creates a bad draft. Should we feel it? Sliding doors won't open. They seem to be locked. Perhaps I can crowbar it up. I take out the crowbar and jam it between the doors. Yeah, do it! It's the fastest way. Why does it seem bad then? Can't break the lock. That's probably good. I throw my body weight behind the crowbar 2 or 3 times, then don't break the sound of metal breaking. God damn it. What? The crowbar snaps completely into 2 pieces. Lost crowbar and got broken crowbar. Too much force, old man. At least the lock got busted too. Good, hurry up and look inside. That was probably the stupidest thing I've done. Death probably awaits me in here. You overdid it, man. Door's a mess. You made it even hard to open now. I push the door open and step inside. Joy! I ruined things more. Way to run into something. Stop. Don't come any closer. Oh, it's a woman. If you come any closer, I'll sue. A woman has backed up in a defensive stance. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. If you try anything, I'll... Shut up, old lady! Dude! Oh. As shoes roar, the woman shrieks and falls silent, eyes wide. It's incredibly rude. Honestly ungrateful. Dude! We wait for the woman to calm down before asking what she's doing here. If I'd known she was in here, we could have just, asked her kindly to open the door. Forgive me. It was all a misunderstanding on my part. I'm Christy Arimura, freelance news anchor. You can tell by the confidence in my voice, though I haven't done much recently. Wait, I've seen you. You're the woman that was in the news. Wow, it's really true. Celebrities are more beautiful in person. And, old. You just got through insulting her. Cut that out. This isn't the time for flattery. She says that, but she doesn't sound that upset. She seems to love being complimented. Anyway, what are you doing out here? Her expression clouds over. Well... Shu huffs at me. You really have to ask? You lost your tact in your old age. We're all old to you, huh? Oh. Wait. No, her name was Arimura. never mind. Osao Kimura's face comes to mind. That's right, this place is... Oh, did you come here to die, lady?
I was going to die. Yes, I know full well just how stupid that is, but sometimes that's the only choice you have left.
I should have known better. Such a thoughtless question passed my lips. I wish I could blame the mark for this. Oh yeah, I heard something about you fooling around with another celebrity. Not that I care about that stuff. You totally read the gossip rags, don't you, Shu?
That's why I came out here, so I wouldn't cause any trouble for anyone. At the very end, I thought about calling someone, but couldn't, so I made up my mind. But then in the forest...
I have a bad feeling about this. What was in the forest?
A huge man. An extremely huge man.
No, actually, I'm not sure if he was... Or wait, no, it's you, never mind.
No, actually, I'm not sure if he was really human or not, but I saw a figure like that. Then suddenly I got scared. So I ran into this cottage. I'm here to kill myself and I just run from danger. I'm a riot. Well, what's wrong? You two aren't saying anything.
That's the same as what Yeah. Christy must have seen Shimi-O. Which means she must also... Have you gotten a weird scar recently? One that stings every now and then? Dun-dun-dun! I know the answer just from her reaction.
How do you know? I only just noticed it myself. There's a strange bite mark on my palm.
This is crazy. Someone receives the mark when they're already planning suicide. The height of irony. Hey, old man. What are we supposed to do now? That lady came to off herself, you know? Is there any point in helping her?
Help me! I'm not going to kill myself anymore, I swear, so please, I'm terrified of him.
Her eyes are serious. She must mean what she says. It might only be a temporary change of heart, but... Alright, we'll help you. Our home base is in Kujo Mansion. We need to go... Stop messing with the flashlight, old man.
What's happening?
The light won't turn on. I think we're about to have a spirit encounter. This has happened before, but back then... I got it to go back on right away. This time it's not working. No.
What was that?
A noise. From behind the cottage. There's something there. Shit, it's no use. I give up on the flashlight and stuff it in my bag. But what's the plan now? Do we bunker down in the cottage we can't even lock up? Or we have to run out into the forest? Or we have to run out of the forest? Shit! Are you insane? Staying here would be suicide. Or, no, staying here would be suicide. This place is strangely clean. That means someone is coming here and we got to get the fuck out before they get here. You mean he comes here? Let's go! We walked all the way here. We should know how to get back.
You say that, but... You're seriously going? Are you mad?
Sorry, but we're out of time. Stay here if you want. I won't stop you. I ain't dying for you. We step out into the pitch blackness. Damn it, I can hardly see. Anyway, we need to go straight back to the entrance with no detours. Got no idea where he could be waiting for us. The words leave me in a rush. If I hadn't spit them out, I'd never finish. My voice is starting to shake too much. New info has been added to the spirit file. Mark bearer on the cottage. We'll wait and read that at the mansion, shall we? And get the fuck out of here. Okay, turn around, head back.
We're at a fork already. Which way? Where do we go?
I think east. We came from the east.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that was her. Don't yell, old lady. Something's coming closer. We need to get out of here fast. Okay, facing. So we go right? Okay, and forward.
Another fork? Which way this time?
South! South! Yes, it should be straight ahead from there.
Quiet.
Sit. Something's passing through the bushes right by us.
Shit. Is he following us?
Even if he is, we have to keep going.
This is nuts. No way we can just stand around anymore. Right, let's go.
Okay, just go backwards. And then forwards. Just straight forwards from here. No hesitation. No detours.
Whoa, wait a second.
Oh no, her.
Wait a second.
Christy suddenly stops. What's wrong?
Someone's coming. I'm telling you, someone's coming.
Out from the darkness jumps Machida!
So this is where you were. You're closer than I thought.
Wait, why are you here? I don't remember your voice, Machida, so I'm sorry, but this is it now.
Had a bad feeling, so I grabbed a car and made my way here. Looks like you're in a rough spot.
You can say that again. Anyway, we're on our way back, so let's all just get in that fucking car and run! Please.
Good plan.
Machida glances over at Christy.
Run now, explain later. We gotta get out of here.
Take for the hills, my boys. We made it! We lived! And at least for a little bit. We reached the entrance safe and sound. The creepy murder on the arch is such a familiar sight now. Must be in Japanese. Alright, if we made it this far, then we must be.
Yeah, it's all good now.
Ain't that right, Christy? Christy doesn't move. She looks worried, staring off at the forest entrance. What's wrong?
Huh? Oh. Over there. Doesn't it look like someone's over there?
She's looking at a picnic table hiding in the gloom next to the gate. My gaze is drawn over, as if by magnets.
What is that?
Oh no, it's Kimura and man titties. Man, those are some big old middies. Alright. Does he even have pants on? He has a beer with him. The scene before me is strange. It looks like they're having a good old jolly time. There's a huge misshapen man with bees crawling all over his face. My eyes fixate on his mouth. It looks like he's laughing. Those are teeth, yes. My heart thunders painfully when I catch a glimpse of the limp figure sitting beside him. It's him, that man. He was going to commit suicide. Masao Kimura. It's definitely him.
Control those that are different and exercise.
That strange voice echoes in my head again. My vision warps. He's dead? Kimura's dead? When? Why is he on the bench? My legs give out, and when I can finally focus enough, I find myself kneeling on the ground.
Oh man, keep it together. It's still okay. He hasn't seen us. We have to escape while we can.
Christy's completely out of it. She won't move an inch unless someone drags her. Let's go. We're going to the parking lot, quietly. Shu, you bring her.
You got it.
Damn, Machida, that face. Come on, Machida. Let's go. Machida?
He's gone.
Huh? I took my eyes off him for 2 seconds, and he's not by the bench anymore. He disappeared. What? A machine growls, and the undergrowth near us rustles.
He's right there!
Run! Machida yells, scrambling away. A hollow bang rings out from behind him. Is he shooting at us? Is the ghost shooting at us? A gunshot. It must be Machida. Okay, yeah, good detective work. Use your ammo. I don't know. I have no idea he had a gun. He's a cop. Why shouldn't he? Right? Japanese cops have guns? I dive headfirst into the car, slamming my head accidentally into the steering wheel. Doesn't matter, break your nose, just go. Bushido tumbles into the passenger seat last. Shoot, you did grab the woman, right? You didn't tell me you had a gun. Why would I tell you? No time to talk now, just hit the gas. I'm trying. The engine won't start. Shit. Oh man, what are you doing? Mashida looks through the front windshield at the figure approaching. Hurry it up, he's coming. Shoot it! Shoot the fucking thing! Christy cowers in the back seat, her head in her hands. Please, God. Something bumps the hood of the car. The whole vehicle rocks violently, but then... It turned on! Let's go, bitches! No, let's get the hell out of here! Tires squealing, we race out of the parking lot. Also, just saying, Mashida, do you really think shooting ghosts is going to work? I mean, shooting one in the face with a flare kind of worked, but that was plant logic. I assume if the ghost believes it works, it works. Ah, no. An unspeakable sense of relief fills the car. We lived! If feeling truly alive is a real sensation, then it most definitely feels like this. Greatest irony is that the only time you can feel truly alive is when you have a brush with death. No one speaks for a while. We're all soaking in that feeling. It's only after we've left the mountain and reached buildings again that I feel like talking. Still, I glance through the rearview mirror and then at the passenger seat. Both Mashida and Shu are looking out their windows. Was it really okay for you to come here? If Mary finds out... Obviously I came with her permission. Mashida immediately retorts. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have come. I get it. Mary must have also guessed we were in danger. So, what happened to that explanation? Wait, what? So what happened to the explanation? Who's that woman behind us? Oh, right, sorry. I tell him everything I know so far about Christy Arimura. She offers up some details as well. The moment her background comes to light, Mashida smiles coldly. Arimura, right. Now that you mention it, I do remember you. You were fired over that scandal.
You? Why, I never...
Should I be disgusted or amazed at his rudeness? I almost feel bad for her. Everybody's just kind of shitting on her, but, I mean, she did cheat, so... Whose is this? I'm guessing her.
But these scars you all have, what were they called?
Marks.
Thanks! So you all have these marks. What happens when you have one?
Well... Mashida butts in from the passenger seat. You die within a few days' time, suffering from something like amnesia. You zone out and your brain takes a vacation. It all happened to me. She scoffs. You talk like it's someone else's problem. Shu. Mashida didn't mean it like that. You can only be blunt when discussing this. Doesn't look like Shu will buy that excuse, though. I guess it really is not your problem. After all, you don't have a mark anymore. Huh?
I know. Huh? What's he talking about?
Oh, well, you see, Mashida has already lost Hanahiko's mark. He's free now, so there's no good reason for him to be here with us, but...
You're putting yourself in danger for the truth? I can't believe it. You're like a saint!
Kirsty's exaggerated compliment is drowned out by Mashida's sardonic laugh. It's nothing that noble, but thanks to that, I've learned the thing I most wanted to know. And what's that? When and how people get the mark. The first time I was oblivious, but this time I was aware of it. Wait, shit, did you get another mark? Mashida, you don't mean... He gives me his usual crooked grin and shows me his wrist. Sure enough, his skin is blemished by a scar that looks like a spirit's bite mark. Shu cries out, a look of horror on his face. Come on! No way! Did you seriously do that? Man, give it up already! It's someone else's problem, right? Oh wait, no, that's Mashida's. It's someone else's problem, right? So just shut it.
They really need to give me some kind of indicator who's talking. This isn't fair.
Just a little face or a letter by the name. Mashida, could I say something? What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. You never told me you had a gun. Oh, that. He laughs scornfully and shoves a paper bag into my hands. Open the bag and find a revolver-style handgun at the bottom. I got one for you, too. Matching his and his. If you want it, take it. That's not why She keeps on talking without stopping to hear what I have to say. It's loaded with 5 bullets. You can hang on to it. But promise me. Promise you what? Don't use it on anything other than a spirit. Not that there's any proof it'll work on them. Of course. Have any experience with guns? There's no way I would. To be fair, I don't really know. Amnesia. But at the very least, right now, I'm not getting the feeling that I can handle a gun. Oh. Only use it under extreme stress. With no experience, you won't hit your mark. Well, whatever. If I'm there, just leave the shooting to me. You can face the spirit some other way. Yeah, that's how it was at H.L. Mary, too. Except I put a child into the path of death. For God's sake, keep it hidden. Gun possession gets you 3 years penal labor. I'd get hit with 1 to 10 myself just for giving it to you. And shooting a single bullet would get you more than 3 years, if not life sentence. Yeesh. So you're telling me not to use it? No, I'm just telling you that if it's restricted that badly by the law, it's got that kind of power. Got the handgun. The mark color grows more vivid. Early dawn, a few hours left until death closes in. Well, we'll just have to deal with that in the next episode. Unless you have something to say to me, Mary.
Welcome back, Lord Sheeran. You was well, Lord Shu. It appears that the woman with you is also a mark-bearer.
We introduce Christy, and then Mary proceeds to fill her in on everything. The mark, after your life, memory loss, and the spirits who curse them into the living. Kirsty accepts her new reality surprisingly quickly. Guess it's only natural after what she saw in the forest. I then update Mary on what we found.
I see. What a close call for you.
I can hear relief in her voice. But why did she let Mashida go?
If you must know, after you left, Lord Mashida insisted on traveling to the forest as well.
Her eyes flick over to Mashida. I'm not one to just sit around. Mashida shrugs nonchalantly.
It was quite the issue. A selfish attitude like that could get all of you mark bearers killed. I normally would have refused.
Did something happen?
No. I admit I had a foreboding feeling. I sensed danger was closing in on you, Lord Sheeran. So he went, an emergency measure. Lord Mashida, please know that I will not allow such a thing a second time.
Her cool voice is icier than usual. Mashida's so hard-headed. I wonder if she's actually getting through to him at all.
Now, from what you have told me, you are positive that it was Shimi-O who gave Lord Shu his mark.
Yeah. That ugly monster is definitely the huge man I saw that time. The fact that I have the mark now, too, proves it. Mashida rubs at his wrist, smirking.
So what exactly are you planning? Don't tell me you're seriously thinking of fighting that thing. There's no way you'd win. You're completely mad if you think you can.
She's right. Certain someone's awesome bullets didn't even scratch it. We need a tank or something to beat that thing. He's insulted. His face just looks so angry. The room falls silent. I'm sure all of us are thinking about what we saw back at the forest. Won't you come have a beer with Shimi-O? There's no way we can do it.
Oh, there's no way we can do anything about a monster like that. We have to leave it to the police.
He is the police, sweetheart. You honestly believe they'll do something? Or wait. Sorry, Michi, I'm trying to remember. You are a cop, right? You're like a detective. He wasn't discharged from the force or anything, was he? Nah. Just giving guns to people is normal legal, right? I don't really remember too much of his story because I was sticking with the kids so much on the last one. Go and make a suicide pact with that naive thinking. But leave me out of it.
What? How dare you?
Yo, boss. All this high and mighty talk coming from you, that mean you've got an idea how to beat it? How the hell would I know that? I'm willing to risk my life to find one. Shout is hoarse. It's probably uneasy. Christy shivers. Shu just glares at Mashida. An awkward silence falls again. We're wasting time. Got to do something, but... Take charge. Turn to Mary. Stay quiet. Well, I don't know what the hell to do yet. Maybe Mary? There's nothing I can do but rely on it all. Glance over at Mary. Mary, do you have an idea?
May I interject?
Sounds like she read my mind.
We have only a limited amount of time until dawn when the spirit vanishes. Do what you can before then. It would be wise to gather information on Shimi-O.
You say that, but no way we can find a needle in a haystack. We gotta have a clue first.
Then, why don't we check out the bee farm that's north of Ed Shrine? My reports say several people have seen Shimi-O there. Hardly anyone ever goes there now, with the weird events in the forest.
Why is a bee farm up there? Cult called Honeybee family used to live on that land. No one's there anymore, though. How come?
They committed mass suicide.
A mass suicide in the woods. I've heard about that somewhere. She might have mentioned something similar before we entered the forest. The tabloids and gossip
the tabloids and gossip shows ate it up 5 years ago. They never revealed the details, though, so the public doesn't know.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But my club took up all my time back then, so I don't know much. You seem to know quite a bit about the forest, Christian Rimura. Read up on it to find a primo spot.
Don't be an ass. I was put in charge of the report, so I did my research. Honeybee family was very insular and secretive. I heard that the mass suicide end was all the members following their leader. News channels chalked it up to their discontent with modern society.
What happened to the leader?
Rumors say it was also suicide, though I saw an old picture of him and he was huge. He was a huge obese man, sorry. Suddenly everyone is holding their breath. Wonder who that might have been.
No doubt we're picturing the same thing. The monster at the forest entrance. Dead guys come back to life. We want to go to a place with a zombie. That's totally insane.
It's just like the rumors say. That forest is cursed. There's no way I could. Just standing there, the voices of suicide victims surrounded me.
Shut the hell up, Hang! No more words out of those lip flaps!
But now, it's not only the forest that's cursed. I failed to kill myself, and now I'm at this mansion. I'm cursed too. And so are all of you.
Her mutters have a dark edge. If Shimi-O is somehow connected to the Honeybee family, then the key to destroying his grudge is going to be there. Oh, right. What are you gonna do, old lady? You still wanna die?
I'm considering it. But I'll help you guys while I settle on my decision. I'll pass on monster fighting.
Wow, you'll help. I'm shocked. If we leave your mark alone, you won't need to hike back out there.
Well, I hate owing strangers, especially pushy guys like you.
She seems grateful that we saved her. There's no reason to refuse her help. We need as much as we can get, especially a reporter, being able to dig through all that information.
The night is drawing to a close. The key to escaping the mark does seem to lie within the forest. Lady Christie has said Shimi-O was often seen near the bee farm. It may hold a connection to him. Good luck.
New info was added to the spirit file. Temporary retreat. Right. And that is where we shall end this episode today. So, thoughts and opinions. Let me take a sip first. God, male voices are freaking murder. Okay, so. Thoughts and opinions so far. Shimi-O looks kind of freaking cool. I mean, he's, how should I put this? Hanahiko's design was interesting to look at, I will say, but I don't think he was actually too disturbing. All that, like, he had that kind of, weird twisted face thing going where it looked like he had a giant eye, but really his face was just kind of all smushed off to the side and all that. And so he had a lot to kind of see with him. Let's see, actually, if we can... It's our bag. Yeah, let's look at our spirit file. A mark bearer in the cottage. We quiet the bees with spray and find a second cottage further in the forest. No corpse inside this time, but a living woman named Christy Arimura, a former news anchor. Seems she came to commit suicide, but getting caught up with us and our circumstances changed her mind. Oddly enough, she already bears a mark. What irony. Oh wait, she has two. She most likely got her mark from Shimi-O. While we're discussing it, the flashlight goes out. It's not malfunctioning. It's just like with Hanahiko. Presence is closing in on the cottage. We have to get out of here. We have no time to explore, and we definitely can't get lost. The shortest route back to the forest entrance is the only way. Temporary retreat. Somehow, we get to the car started, and we speed out of the forest. Ugh. Sorry, I just noticed the holes on his arm. Before we make it out, we spot two men. One of them familiar. It was Kimura, his neck twisted awkwardly. He seemed dead. The man beside him was smiling. Was that Shimi-O? This disembodied voice said, control those that are different and exercise them. Easy for them to say. How do we even do that? We learn another truth. On our drive back to the mansion, Mashida, who escaped the mark once already, now has it again. Appeared when he saw what we think is Shimi-O. It's true, then, that the spirits are the ones cursing people with the mark, but it's beyond me why Mashida would risk his life to learn more about the mark. He must have some kind of reason. Give me 1 sec. Sorry about that. Anywho, back at the mansion, Christy tells us of an incident in the forest she reported on back when she was an anchor 5 years ago. Yeah, the whole cult thing. Commit mass suicide. Disillusioned with society and followed their orders to die. But the police investigation was inconclusive. The problem lies with the appearance of the leader, who is said to have died with them. Christy says pictures show him to be a giant obese man. Mass suicide caused the forest to become quickly deserted. The Sanofi family group concerns me. There were traces of their presence everywhere in the forest. We want to survive any unexpected dangers or chance encounters with Shimi-O. We need to be careful not to overlook a single detail in this investigation. I wish we could get a bigger look at his picture thing and stuff, because, like, let's look at Hanahiko with this. So I know we'll have, like, a picture of him somewhere and stuff. Like, I think Hanahiko's area was just kind of, it was creepy as hell, don't get me wrong, but it also had a lot of, like, morbid beauty to it. Very gothic, especially, this part here. Let's see if I can find... I can't get a picture of him. Dang, but... Where Hanahiko is kind of, like... You know, eerie and... gorgeously creepy and all that kind of thing going for him. Shimi-O is definitely more of, like, the gross, down dirty, like, ugh, look at that kind of thing. Like, he's very Rob Zombie-ish. From the brief glances that we've seen of him. Like, I don't think that Rob Zombie would probably come up with anything this coolly supernatural. Oh my god, there's an eye in there, I think. Oh yeah, there's like one little teeny tiny squinty eye, I think. Unless that's supposed to be a wing, but it looks like an eye to me. And every time I look at it, I'm just seeing an eye. Except it's towards the right side of the smile and just up over like that little thing. Hope it captures well enough for it to be seen. But it looks like you could see an eye just kind of like leering as well. And all that. But it looks like he made his body into a hive for the bees, and if we're going off of anything like the corpse and the cottage and stuff, it had holes all over it as well. Oh wait, manipulators. Let's see if we can put this entire phrase together. Manipulators will themselves be manipulated. And control those that are different and exercise them. Is he aware then, maybe? Because if he's the cult leader, then he is the manipulator. And he himself can therefore be manipulated. And he controls those that are different and exercises them. Which is perhaps what he thought that he was doing with his cult. I'm guessing he probably murdered his cult and it wasn't a mass suicide. Because they're saying that it was inconclusive with the investigation with the police. So maybe he tried to turn them into a mass of, like, honey bee body people and stuff, and... Which case, which is the... Why is he a ghost, then? And stuff, because it's saying he's suicide too, right? No, there's more here. Because it doesn't make sense. Like, I'm sorry. I'm thinking back through, like, different Japanese, like, ghost stories and stuff. Like, Hanahiko, you know, was a victim of abuse. It's heavily implied that he was murdered and that he suffered greatly and all of that kind of stuff. And then I think of, you know, movies like... think The Grudge, you know, and stuff, where the whole reason, spoilers, you know, it's a freaking old-ass movie, but spoilers, you know, the reason the whole family became the ghosts and stuff was because horrible things happened to each of them, really, and stuff. I mean, one character would be the exception to the rule and stuff, but even then, you could argue that that character suffered mental tragedy due to the actions of another, all that. So either way, you know, all of them died suffering and all that. And if it was, you know, some kind of planned mass suicide to free themselves from society and all that, then why would he still be here? And I guess the other ghosts are there too. We did have the ones that clung to our leg. But see, they made more sense. It was because they were wronged. They did have something bad happen to them. And I mean, other than the whole murdering Kimura thing, he seemed friendly. He was having a beer with him and all that. Just snapped his neck. Covered him with bees. Although, why was he naked? That's another bit of a question. All that, but... Also, let me look back at the Hanahiko thing now. Because I'm curious about Machida, because I don't really remember him. Hopefully I can find something. Machida's collection of articles, blah, 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 blah. Okay, no. Maybe, do I have... Yes, I do have character things, so I can look up Machida. An ex-detective. Okay, yeah, discharged over a scandal. That's right, that's what it was. Okay, he claims that was a false accusation, but the truth remains hidden despite being fired. He continued to pursue his suspicions about H Elementary to... Yeah, okay. Just, yeah, glare. That was weird. Shoe. Baseball player, remember that. Delinquent, blah, blah, blah. Treacherous friends. Tough act, discover how terrified of his supernatural. I remember that. So he's been very brave, though. I'm proud of him. He's a big boss. A famous former reporter, strong spiritual powers, and often hears mysterious voices or sees ghost-like figures. Are you a bit of a spirit medium as well, maybe? Let's see if her face morphs. Everyone else has such like an ugly, angry look on their face. Sagasa, my baby, I'm sorry. Moa's doing well though. But that's where we are right now. Our spirit power is a level 9. Our dexterity's the best that we got, so other than that, I think we're doing good. Next episode, we're going to, I'm assuming, head up to the bee farm. I'm just going to drag Shu along with me, you know, keep putting my sons in danger. See if I can make one of them live. And we'll see if we can uncover any secrets there and, try to save everybody. You know, normal spiel. Alright, so until then, you know, like and subscribe if you want to, and thank you for watching.